Hello, everybody. Kannazuki.
Kannazuki no Miko.
Yeah, that something priestess.
What? What is this?
So
So,
I don't. I here's.
okay,
I feel like they got bored of the plot they're writing halfway through the episode and decided to introduce mechs.
let
I'm
me
like,
give
that's
you the
honestly.
premise of another show. There is a girl, and she has feelings for another girl who is kind of high society and thus unattainable. And there is also a boy that she knows and is friendly with who is also similarly, but maybe not on the same level, but also kind of, very uh, excellent in everything he does kind of person. And she has vague feelings for both of them, but mostly for the lady. And fights are had, and then weird shit happens, and eventually they turn into cars.
Um, all right,
That
cool.
that that show was called Revolutionary Girl Utena, and that is basically what this show is.
Remember, watch that because that does not resonate with me.
I didn't
So
watch it myself. I know what it is through osmosis, but it is very similar.
the first half of this particular show, episode one, is all about this girl Himiko who goes to this school. There's this really rich and like just good at everything, perfect girl who catches her when she trips. And it turns out, hey, they apparently know each other.
Yeah, and she is the most amazing woman ever.
Yep,
And she
absolutely
is
good at
rich
everything.
and good at sports and good at academics. And she
She
has a
rejects the
line of
monkey
suitors
question
coming to
completely.
approach her. So many that apparently just today, says a friend of this Himiko girl, there was what? A millionaire and like sports people and like scientists and shit and all of them, plus six others that had approached her on that one day.
Yeah.
That's
The only
going to
person
lengths to make this girl seem wow levels of
the
unattainable.
only person who could possibly be barely worthy of her is Ogami, who is a sports star. It turns out our girl Himiko is also childhood friends with him.
Hmm.
She has connections,
Wonder
despite
why.
not seeming to have anything that makes her particularly special in any way. Also, it may appear that both of those incredibly awesome and special people are in love with her.
Hmm.
Wow, isn't that something?
Uh, who wrote this, dude? Like, come on,
Yeah,
man.
I'm gonna admit comparing to this to Utano was probably unfair on behalf of Utano because there were actually themes and things that show was trying to accomplish, and I made fun of the whole turning into a car thing, but that was a whole metaphor.
It's hilarious.
It is hilarious taken out of context, but there was a whole like metaphor thing behind it that made it kind of make sense. So yeah, saying this show is just that is doing a real disservice to that. They there this is more along the lines of perhaps some wish fulfillment of certain parties. I can't even imagine who,
Yes.
but yeah,
Yes. So then the story realizes it needs to have a
a story.
conflict. And so it's
Potato
like,
potato.
hey, on the next day, which is the birthday of both Himiko and Special Girl.
Right, and special girl invites Himiko to a private birthday party for just the two of them, and coincidentally, she also runs into what's his name, dude.
Yeah, who wants to talk to her alone and tell her something on her birthday.
Yep.
And she's like,
He's like, cool, see you tomorrow. So, that's classy, dude.
So the next day happens, and then a giant black hole opens up in the sky, and it starts to spout rhetoric. And
it starts to spout Bible quotes, if memory serves. Like, there was a whole pillar of salt thing, like Old Testament shit.
And then all of a sudden, Ogami starts to glow purple, and then he does a flash step. And they're like, what the hell? Oh no, the prophecies are coming true. Like,
right, and he has an older brother who is a researcher of something that would not really clarified of what exactly that is. But he lives in a temple and stuff.
A giant stone thing ascends from the earth and floats above the city, a singular sword stuck in it. And then our flash-stepping dude goes up, grabs the sword, pulls it out. The rock splits open, and out comes a mech.
Yeah.
I was laughing at that point, because, like, what the heck? Why would you do that? Why would... Oh.
Because he's being mind-controlled, so he knows what he's supposed to be doing and stuff.
No, but why would...
Why is it a mech?
Why would you just suddenly be like, hey, guess what? Here's a prophecy we didn't discuss anything about, just suddenly introduced, and here's a mech.
While this is happening, Himiko is being led out of the school dorms where she lives. There was a whole scene with, like, fan service of a girl taking pictures of her while she was getting dressed.
They really like to give fan service with Himiko.
I would have said the same until I saw what's her name, rich lady in stockings and garter belt. So
Yep,
I thought
that too.
I thought it was kind of like, okay, this is kind of fan service, but it's more like the incidental kind of fan service you get in girly shows that are not actually meant to be fan service. It's just supposed to be like casual girls doing girl things moments where they're in their underwear, because that happens sometimes. But then I saw the stockings and garter belt. I was like, oh yeah, okay, never mind.
Ogami also gets into the mech and starts to pilot it while being mind controlled by something evil.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Himiko is like getting let out, and then she realizes, oh no, I left behind the present I got for the rich girl because my priorities.
That's what's important right now when, world's ending.
Yeah.
I get this present with this person that I may not ever see again because they might be dead because, world's ending. And I might be dead because, world's ending.
Yeah. So she goes back to get that, and guess who's waiting there at the fucking window? Fucking dude in the giant mech.
And he punches the window on the wall.
And sweat's clearly dripping down his balls at this point.
Yeah. Thank you. And he clutches her body, which is moderately... Yeah.
I was choked at you, asshole. I'm eating.
And, now that she's so injured, she's probably, she crawls, I guess. We're coming together, in a way I wasn't expecting.
So, she is unconscious, but also, strangely, pretty much all of her clothes, well, not all of her clothes, but a lot of her clothes are ripped. Enough to see her breasticles. So...
it makes it sound worse when you call them breasticles instead of breasts.
I know.
So, yeah, her shirt is open enough that you can see this little symbol on her chest between her cleavage.
Yes.
So, then Princess Lady shows up, and she's like, let go of my friend, and shoots the mech with an arrow, which does nothing because it's an arrow.
And it's the mech. Clearly that was the best thing to do in this situation.
Also, she has a horse for some reason and decided cars were too convenient.
Noble lady, dude. She had that fucking old ass Yumi bow, so why not?
So, yeah, at this point, villain lady, who is apparently there, she's in glasses and stuff, is quoting
she's dark
more.
skinned too.
Yeah, is quoting more scripture. And it's like, wow, this is taking too long. Okay, I'm gonna make another mech, and it's gonna fucking kill the thing, because, dude, step your game up. Gonna replace you on the villain roster. So then, what's his name, kind of wakes up and drops the girl, and the rich girl, catches the Mary Sue and is like, oh no, I need to help you, so I'm gonna rip open your shirt and blatantly just grab your tit for no reason.
She rips open her shirt and then blushes, and then it's like she's trying to do CPR.
Yeah, you don't need to just straight up cup a breast to do that. That's not how CPR works.
Cup the breast, yeah. It's like, okay. She starts doing CPR later, but it's like, for that 1 minute, you just start to cup the breast. You're like, okay.
Yeah, this was about to turn into a different show for a second there.
Medical treatment isn't free.
That's not consensual at all.
So, in the background, Mech Dude is now screaming about how they made him hurt what's-her-name. Meanwhile, there is lesbian shenanigans going on behind him that he's not aware of.
He just, as soon as he gets in the mech and he has control of himself, he just starts screaming like non-stop.
Yep. And then he does his ultimate move, which, if memory serves, was called Sparkling something, and then there was a pause.
Massive wave of destruction.
Massive wave of destruction. Come up with a better attack name. I dare you.
Supermassive wave
I
of
can
destruction.
easily do that with 10 seconds of preparation.
I will give you those 10 seconds. Go.
10 seconds up yet?
Nope.
Okay.
Now it's...
I don't know. Okay, on the spot.
Supermassive annihilation cannon.
Daddy Buster.
Yeah, I think
Ken's
Zero
ways.
kind of just on the same level. It's just like different method. You actually did the exact same name.
I know, supermassive annihilation cannon. It's the words mean nothing.
Yeah, you literally just flipped the two words wave and destruction and just did synonyms for them. That's all you did.
I know. Isn't it great? That it means nothing.
Yeah, that is the perfect attack name. You will never come up with anything better.
Kamehameha. Which translates to turtle destruction wave.
Actually, yeah, that's probably better. I'm not gonna lie. Also, the accidentally name-dropping a Hawaiian king, that was also pretty good. Just... I really doubt anyone knew what that was when they came up with that name, but yeah, that's pretty cool as a link.
So yeah, we get it's supposed to be CPR, but it is just a straight out kiss. As she says, "Happy birthday," kisses her.
Here's the thing: it's CPR until rich girl realizes, oh, she's awake because she said my name. Cool, she's good.
Happy birthday, kiss.
Yep.
Meanwhile, main guy in mech is yelling, "Himiko!"
It's... I sympathize, my dude.
And I'm just like, you know?
I don't just sympathize, I empathize. I've been there. Had I the inclination, I might have screamed like that too.
I'm not sure if he was actually screaming Himiko in that scene, but I know he screamed it like shortly after.
No, he literally was.
Okay, good.
It was really good. Because
It's
it's
like-
in that second, it was like it was a scream of anguish. He doesn't know this is happening behind him still, but it's like he just felt it through the cosmos. That oh no!
The lesbian voice has alerted me.
Felt the disturbance.
Yeah, this show is garbage.
I'm not sure I would call it garbage, but it's very much meant for a very specific audience. That's not us. Let's be real. This is
Here's the thing. Even if that's the case, like, I understand the show is not for us.
yeah. This is Lady Bit's wish fulfillment. This is the other kind of power fantasy, I guess.
But what the fuck is happening?
I know, right?
For any of it. What's
It's
going
so
on?
incoherent.
Yeah, it's kind of like a Cliff Notes version of that. Like, again, this may be a bit too complimentary, but it's kind of like Gurren Lagann, and that show was Cliff Notes. That was, okay, big badass fight scene. Okay, we're obviously clearly outmatched. Bigger, badasser fight scene immediately afterwards with very flimsy justification for how this could possibly be happening. For example. It's that kind of storytelling.
Let's roll another one.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's good, but it's got a purpose that is not related to us in any way, shape, or form.
Fair enough. 2 thumbs down. 3.
3?
3.
You all know what that letter is. C!
C.
Could have been anything else. Could have been B. Or D.
78.
Alright. Out of 78 we get... Hold on, typing it in.
Did you
20.
guys see the ending for this anime though that we just saw?
Nope.
When the credits hit, I was like, fuck this shit.
You mean where like you have the two girls like romantically like embracing while red string is wrapped around them?
Can't say I'm surprised. Anyway.
29.
29. Oh, that's not a good sign. Okay.
Oh no. Come on, I need something good this time.
What do we got? What do we got?
Familiar, but no, this is totally familiar. I think we've done this one before. So that's Patient's private chat. There we go. Children of Ether follows Rhonda, a woman with a dark past. Oh, we haven't done this one before. This is summer 2017. And a mysterious power as she is pursued by an unknown assailant after the death of her father. Aided only by her wits and a pair of orphans, Rhonda journeys through a decaying dystopian metropolis populated by raiders, gangs, and the supernatural. As she struggles to survive in this harsh urban tangle, she meets both friends and enemies and searches for answers about this power, the Ether, awakening within her. There is one episode. This is quite possibly...
It's one episode, and it's like, from what I saw, 14 minutes. So...
Nope.
Yep.
Also, that
Mark
is
that
quite
off the
possibly
list.
the most generic summary I've ever heard.
Whenever it says dark past and a mysterious power, I just check out.
Dark past, mysterious power, and pursued by an unknown assailant. So that is 3 things that they've told us without telling us a single goddamn thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, fortunately, we don't have to worry about it anymore.
Yep.
Next one.
78.
64.
64. Okay. I have no idea what that could be. Go back, please, Chrome. Thank you. Go back. Go back, please, Chrome. Thank you.
He doesn't want to. He wants to
me.
watch this show. Oh my god.
Ooh, there it is. It has a dub. Great. Oh, by the way, also, the main girl in this show was voiced by the girl who did Orihime in the Bleach dub, also.
I'm actually not surprised by that.
And Princess Girl was voiced by the woman who did Rukia.
Well.
Yep.
Huh.
So,
That puts it in perspective.
in 2016, a meltdown of a nuclear power plant creates a big catastrophe, I don't know why I struggled with that, in Tokyo. 20 years later, the city has become a ghost town due to high levels of radiation. From that area, a distress signal is received. The self-defense forces dispatched 3 girls from the special unit Coppelian to search for survivors, but why aren't they wearing any protection against radiation?
Don't ask questions.
That told us more, I guess. Also,
The
why
girls are
is that
secretly
girl's
ghouls from
skirt?
Fallout.
Why is that girl's skirt so short that I can see a thigh gap?
Don't ask questions.
All right.
We doing this?
I don't see why not. It's, in fairness, it's a better summary than the last show gave us.
Yeah, I'm down for it.
Couldn't possibly be any worse.
Also, it has a dub, so that makes me happy. Oh,
All right.
Station is apologizing for letting something slip through. Cool. All right. So, Coppelian or Coppelian.
We don't know.
Yeah, we have no idea. That's a really weird word. So that's what we're doing next week. It could be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll see why not. I've heard worse premises. So that's what we're doing next week. Thanks for listening. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Also, shout out to all the guys that found out their girlfriends was lesbians. I know your pain.
That's my brother. That's just my brother in his life up until his current girlfriend.
Oh,
With every single girl he ever dated.
he's just waiting for the other shoe to drop at this point.
Does that mean your brother's gonna get a mech?
I'm pretty sure he's working on it. Yeah, he's always working on his car. It's gonna be a mech.
Would that... Or that just means he's in the other show, and that's...
Who knows?
Anyway, bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.